Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. We are picking right back up with the Outer Worlds. We are going to continue on after a brief time away. I have no memory of what I was achieving. Everything will be great. But
I have no memory of anything.
Well, that worked too. We're at the
Also,
ground.
I'm at like the maximum range of my mic, and I'll be back inside in like a minute.
Right on. I figured you were still on a serial-based quest.
Oh, I am questing. I am like...
Thank you, Blackfire.
I got sugar smacks somewhere around here. I'm about to fucking nom them because instead of taking care of my body, I went live this morning and didn't eat breakfast or take my pills.
Phenomenal. I was stealing and killing. Alright, Zero, that sounds like what I'd be doing. Alright, that does sound like me. Ada, you got something to say?
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Put him on the screen.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really.
The last thing I remember...
You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for
That's right. I was gonna go to fucking Nightmare World. I killed all all the lizards and dogs, and we stole a bunch of stuff, killed some people. It was pretty exciting. I found a chicken. I do remember that I found a chicken.
If we don't put a stop
Went straight Big Ed status for a few minutes. Now I'm ready for some more violence.
You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
Violence is an answer.
Evening, Baron. Sorry, I took a bite of this pita bread. Give me 1 sec. I've made a mistake. Well, it's actually non-bread, but, you know, whatever. Spectacular. Water, little terrible homemade non-pizza. Everything's great.
If it's non-bread, what is real bread?
I don't know, man. It's not like this shit's not like anti-bread. Like it doesn't react violently in the natural universe. Let's see here. We've arrived to commit tax fraud and kill settlers, and I'm all out of tax fraud. Great news, Angry Pumpkin. I'm never out of tax fraud. But I am going to run out of settlers soon, unfortunately. Well, you been there?
No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there.
So the only mixer I have is energy drinks.
You don't know what you have?
Mixer.
Oh, I got you. That's a hell of... Yeah, all right. Hell of a choice. I respect it. Yeah, we did kill the tax
going
man.
Hard, right on.
You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter once you have everything you...
All right, well, I'll catch you later, boss. That being said, yeah, I did kill the tax man last time I was here, now that you draw my attention to it. I don't like this ship.
The tax man will not come in.
No, the tax man, in fact, he no longer can go anywhere or do anything. I'm gonna land at Stellar Bay. I could have landed at the super murder landing pad at any time. I guess I really should have just landed at the pirate murder landing pad.
No is a match for my piloting skills.
And this way we can acclimate to them.
Yeah. You gotta acclimate to the pirate murder landing pad because it's sort of like getting into a hot tub. You just gotta start the soak and then just sort of let it infuse itself to your bones slowly. Oh my god, that was an unusual dip in performance, but it got better. So the first time I played this game, I got here, got off the ship, walked out onto this elevator, thought it was a staircase, and button hooked left and fell to my death. Today I will use the elevator, but the first time I didn't.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in.
I'm gonna walk past you. Ah, fuck it. Talk to me. You got an eye patch. She's kind of sick.
I don't think I've seen you around. That means... Wait. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
Alright. Sure. Yeah.
Can you take the eye patch and cosplay as him?
Well, I don't look anything like him, but I'd love to. My name's Captain Thrux Manbeef.
Well,
That's
there's
true.
one for the logs.
We are
I'm
the
even gonna give you
Beefinator.
your own
I feel like I need to
extra.
announce, like, I don't want to miss
I'm
any
not
opportunity to
supposed
announce
do
my
that.
full
It's
name to
against
anyone.
procedure, but Mr.
That's like
Sandar
when I
isn't
had
so
a
strict
character
about the
called,
rules here. Besides,
Lord
I've got a lot of
Horatio
empty entries to
Jacobim
fill.
Ignacio Hadrax IV.
Fuck
It was an
yeah.
Inquisitor. I stole the name.
Uh-huh.
Full out. Some people might even know where I stole it from. But it was the name for an Inquisitor I had in a fantasy setting. And fuck. I loved that character. I was the DM. I fucking loved that character so much.
What's good, Smoothbrain? I'm so happy to see you, my friend. I've been meaning to message you. I hope you've had a good Thanksgiving. I hope all of y'all have had a good Thanksgiving, but I hope you too. I was gonna tell you I've finished like my most recent reread of the time. I was just gonna holler at you and see how you were doing, but I'll do that in a bit. In the meantime, are you working at UPS? And also, it's the holidays. Yeah, it's pretty fucked right now, I'll wager. Let's see here. The Stellar Bay. You're not aware. Okay. Well, I'm gonna look around town.
Mr. Sandra will be mighty... Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor.
What's that? Asking. I love this world. I love this RPG. Like, I know it's an RPG trope. I know, but I love this world where these people are like, a stranger. Would you do something for me? Like, meanwhile, I'm over here like I don't ask people at the grocery store where things are, despite the fact that I've been looking for 20 minutes. This man's out here like, will you run me an errand?
I do talk to people at the grocery store. I'm not above that. But that probably doesn't surprise anyone who's seen me be on this channel.
Oh yeah. Well, I talk to people if that I encounter, but like only if necessary. I don't like bother employees typically. Like a different person is one thing, but if I see an employee, I'm like, man, they're just trying to go home. I don't want to bother them. Be like, hey man, can you show me where the bread is?
Well, like Friday, I didn't ask like where the bread is, but there was like a guy who was tagging stuff in the liquor aisle. And I was trying to find a very specific bottle. It's called Liquor 43.
Yeah.
And I ended up asking him, I'm like, hey, do you know if you carry this? And he's like, I know that we don't. And I'm like, thanks, you just saved me a lot of looking. And that's like what I told him. I'm like, you just saved me the time. I appreciate it. Thank you. You're not, because I know that like, he probably stocks that area always. Like he is probably the guy who stocks the liquor area. So he already knew the answer.
Yeah.
So like that,
yeah, okay.
I approached and dealt with that way. Oh, I've got to find some socks because my feet are cold.
I'll change my objective. I'm not going to interact with Nyoka if I don't have to right now. The Grim tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to talk to them people in a minute. In a fucking second. Look at all these people I haven't murdered yet.
Wrap mask and painted
Keyword
eyes
yet.
right here.
Mm-hmm.
Operative part of that phrase.
Sorry, I just wanted to deafen that guy. I saw his huge ears and couldn't, but fire my gun within a couple centimeters of them. It just really stood out to me.
I like how the smile never leaves their faces.
Same.
Could I get another advance?
Which I can't blame an RPG for
Just make
like
sure it's properly
not
logged.
programming in like
I'll note it next to the others.
realistic responses to you drawing weapons in crowds. Like, oh no.
Well, I mean, like, this guy's holding a scythe. Like, in this world, I think it's fine, right? Because this guy's holding a scythe. That's happening over there. And, like, you're like, those are police officers. Like, well, ostensibly, like, company certified defense people.
Security.
Mostly. Security, yeah. But, like...
Fucking digs, Pulsar. Get out.
What? What do you want, Talmadge Kerr?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Well, don't tell me about it.
I'd clean the
Well,
apartment.
and here's the thing:
I've seen all sorts.
we
of
don't
messes,
necessarily live in a
but
time
this-
or a place where like
If you're going into the
mercenary
apartments, do
activity
not
is
go into
required
the
to
lower
get
one on the
anything
right.
done. Like the
That's where the
setting
bodies-
does kind of endear itself
Now,
to like
if
I
you'll
have
excuse me,
nothing and
I
no
need
other people to go
contemplate a hot
to.
shower.
I might as well approach a stranger and ask for help. Because everyone here is useless to me. It's like, oh well, okay, I can kind of see it. Like I don't feel like it falls outside the realm of logic and into video game logic completely. Maybe
No.
the approach, but not the general sentiment.
Well, no, but like I think it's like levels of desperation, right? Where it's like
Yeah.
that guy,
can do for this
that guy
guy.
outside was like, help, someone's been killed. That makes sense to me, right?
Yeah, like help someone's been killed, you're armed, you're not from here, and you look like you can accomplish things.
Right, and they're
Because
like,
no one else here does.
yeah, no one else here looks like they can accomplish things. And honestly, they know I didn't kill him because I don't live here. I'm not a bad guy to have come and take a look. Because, you know, I'm pretty free of being a suspect of this particular murder.
Yeah, this is in fact the only person you haven't killed.
Yeah, exactly. But then, like, so that makes sense. But if I showed up and that guy at the gate was just like, hey, man, I ordered a poster, but Amazon says it was delivered, but I haven't gotten it yet.
Will you go quest to find out where my poster is?
Yeah, will you go call Amazon for me?
I
Or
wish
what?
you could shoot those. I tried to do that too. I just saw you do that, and I was like, man, I remember trying to do that.
I've been playing, okay, and part of the reason I tried it is because I've been playing a game that encourages me to shoot random things. And so my brain is still in that mode, because when I'm not streaming this weekend, as y'all know, the autumn Steam sale's on. Well, some of y'all probably know. The autumn Steam sale's on, and I got gifted a copy of a game by our Dieter Sam, actually. Of a game called Teardown. And it is really, really good. It is a first person, like, really weirdly geometric game. It's kind of like that Minecraft style of geometry, like everything's kind of cuboid, right? And the objective of it is you are an unlicensed contractor in a fictional Europe, and people call you and say, hey, can you tear down structures for me? And you, using the power of a sledgehammer and a dream and this shotgun I found, just wreck the place, and you get paid for it. And now, usually wrecking the place for me is like setting a cultural heritage site on fire with a blowtorch, but like, I do it.
It's just demo simulator.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. I love it.
It's super fun. I recommend it immensely, right?
My buddy, for his 30th birthday, went to a demo room where like they just give you a bunch of sledgehammers and bats and tools and like a helmet, and they're like, try not to hurt yourself. And there's just shit to break. Just shit to break all over in there. Like things that are glass that you like sign a waiver, you know, like hey, if I die, it's my fault.
Yeah.
And you just go in and start wailing on shit.
That sounds like fun, yeah.
It is, because we used to do a charity drive, my fraternity. And I tell fraternity stories a lot. This was a very open, public one, because we did it on our front lawn. Anybody could come by.
Yeah.
So, like, we had this charity event where we'd buy a wrecked car.
Right.
Just like just a fucking wreck, and we'd stick it on the front lawn. And we would, the day before, we'd make sure all the fluids were drained. We'd check all the we'd pull anything that was still in there, any batteries, any harmful substance, anything that can't go to a scrapyard.
Yeah.
And we'd deal with it. You know, there were fucking 30 of us.
Yeah.
We knew how to deal with stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
And you just go
So
wail
we
on the car for charity?
No. We would, because we were right off campus. We were like fucking 50 feet off campus.
Right.
And people could come by, and they could pay us, I think it was like $5, and sign a waiver.
Yeah.
And they got to just wail on the car till they didn't want to anymore.
Right, yeah. I've seen this.
And yeah, and the doors were still on, so they could just like fucking rip the doors off. They could do whatever. You know? We had saws and all kinds of, like sawzalls and all kinds of shit. And it was just like, hey, go to fucking town.
Dude, that sounds awesome.
People would just come by and go to town. And like the brothers, we would get into it. We'd do it.
Yeah.
You know, we'd have some of the sorority girls would come by and be like, hey, I want to like rip this door off. Will you help me? And we'd like sit there and help them like rip a door down. And then after it was all done, we'd pick up all the bits, all the pieces, get them off the lawn, because our front lawn was really tiny. And we'd stick it all on a trailer, and we'd haul it to the scrapyard and, let people scrap it.
Well, so
And then all the proceeds,
Look, you can tell Catherine
our
the new
closest
shipment
one was
will be
St.
ready
Jude.
when it's ready,
So,
alright?
we usually
Fuck
did
yeah,
it
dude.
Come up here and pack
Fuck
boxes
yeah.
herself if
I
she's
always
in such a
donate
hurry.
to that's like that charity that like whenever it's like you go to grocery stores and they're always like, will you donate to this cause or that cause? I always have like a thought about it, but whenever I see St. Jude's, it's instant. It's like yes.
I feel pretty confident about it.
Yeah, I'm like, yes,
this
done.
probably is going to the right place.
Yeah, done. But the thing I was gonna say with I was gonna say on that, two things. First off, we used to do the same thing you're describing for a different event, except we had it and you could just shoot the car with a machine gun for charity. It was very fun. I've seen this done before, but with machine guns. But that was before scrap automotive and like even scrap vehicles became like goofy expensive. Catherine said she'd shove you in a box if you keep running your yap like that. I love that.
Did she now? Well, I can see I was mistaken. I hope you can
That's
forgive
funny.
my temper. This job has been
Aw.
running me ragged.
Turns out I couldn't cause trouble. She expected
First,
me to
my
be lying to
automotive
her.
foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Your chief, the guy in charge of your fish. The guy in charge of your fish left.
Braxton. He's
Sorry, I
in
had
charge
some
of getting
water
the
going
fish
down the
fat,
pipe.
but also making sure they
Cool.
don't get
I hope
too many
I hope
tumors.
most of that didn't get picked up,
He's
right?
a real
No,
wizard
no,
of
must have been.
pharmaceuticals, but he has creative
Okay.
notions of working hours.
Oh wait, sorry, I just
Comfortable
missed something.
free
Angry
falling,
Pumpkin
I
said
guess.
that I love. Welcome to your first day as a corpo guard. Take your power and power scythe. Go protect our profits and maybe some people too if you're feeling frisky. Commander Coca-Cola Jr. the Third, Esquire. I love that. I absolutely adore that. But yeah, so Teardown, I'm just gonna conclude on that. My favorite part of it is that like once you've completed the demolition mission, you can take like side missions that are like contracts from like there's kind of sketchy contracts. Like, hey, I want you to go do demolition for me on someone else's property, and it's like okay. And while you're there, if you just like grabbed a safe or something and brought it back, that'd be pretty cool. And like. So you're now robbing the place in addition to demolishing things? And the game becomes building these paths. Like using your
Huh? That sounds like Hard Space Shipbreakers, really.
Yeah. Well, it's...
Because that's like part of the route that it kind of brings into the game.
Yeah, well, because like this with Teardown, it's like you're trying to like create holes using your tools to like make a fast path. Because the minute you take the thing you're supposed to steal... you got 60 seconds to grab all the loot and fucking bounce, right? And
That seems a little arbitrary.
Yeah. Well, because like ostensibly an alarm will go off, it's a whole thing. So like you try to like set up a good chain, like a good path for you to run by, scoop the loot, get in your escape vehicle, and leave. It's really fun. I love it. It's like a Serbian Casino Royale, except that there's no casino and you're just stealing municipal equipment. It's a lot of fun.
That sounds like it would be up my alley. I keep muting myself because I'm still coughing.
No, you're good. No, I think you'd enjoy it.
I would, because like, it reminds me of the Hard Space Shipbreakers vibe, and that alone is enough to be like, it's like that but different and more of it.
Mm-hmm.
Good, give.
Also, Angry Pumpkin, at the 60 seconds mark, it just tells you you're done. You're like, nope, couldn't escape. The cops came. And it's like, oh, okay. Well, it was fun, and it's good. But yeah, I just think it's kind of fun that it's...
I like how the alarm doesn't go off as you rip the building apart, but when you touch the safe, it does.
Yeah, correct. Well, there are lines. That's not totally true. There are these, like, lines that if you break or, like, you cross, or if you sometimes on some missions, if you start a fire, like, there are a variety of different types of alarms. Some of them are just, like, attached to the safe or attached to the thing you want to steal. That way, they don't go off till you steal the shit you're trying to steal. But, like, there are others where, like, if you break this wall, or you break a window, or this audio pickup can hear it, it summons the police. And then there's others that are like, hey, don't start a fucking fire, or a fire alarm will trigger and the fire department will come. So you do gotta kind of manage what you do and how. Sometimes.
So some of it's like you're demoing things that have alarms because they're not necessarily meant to be demoed.
Correct. And then some of it's like,
Gotcha.
Some of it's like, yeah, here's a wrecking ball, there's a house, you get the idea. My favorite one is still the one where you burn down a cultural heritage site. It's only my favorite because
it's fucking hilarious.
It's only
that sounds hilarious.
No, it's only my favorite because because it's the most relaxing.
Well,
like
you
can
light it on fire. Really?
Yeah, you just like and you just gotta sit there and watch it burn, and it's got like this really soothing wood crackling fire sound effect. So
is it a good sound effect? And
oh yeah.
It has to be a good visual effect.
Oh, it's fantastic for what it is. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Like,
so
good
it's just,
fire effects can really make a game like that.
So I'm just sitting there in the.
Effects are so solid in those.
So I'm just sitting there in the yard of a cultural site, listening to the crackle of a warm fire. Like, this is nice. All right, let's get it.
Also, Angry Pumpkin has been on it with writing those quotes.
I would if I weren't busy here picking up his slack.
He was bringing them during Heroes too.
Since
and they
you
were
don't
great.
seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy
What,
ass
you miss
down
Mayhem?
here,
I don't know.
she
How
might
long
start
was you gone?
noticing those extra
Yeah,
dugs he's
pretty
been
much.
taking from
If you're just
supply.
getting here, not
Something
much. We
else
talked
on your
about
mind?
food and talked about a game I've been playing a lot, and that's about it. Now I'm getting back in it with this Outer Worlds shit. I almost said Two Worlds, and I was like, God, I wish I was playing a better game.
You think Two Worlds is better than
Outer Worlds? Yeah, I do. I do think it's a better game than this.
It has some more interesting mechanics, and that
Sublight
like, we
boss
talked
out
about
of
that
Fall
during
Guy.
our Two Worlds playthrough.
Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar.
And I'm
Bay.
excited for Two Worlds
Has a
too,
mouth like
when we
round
finally come to
six-pacer.
that. Because we will. And the co-op might still work, Tooch.
But you ain't find it out. Yeah, kind of.
Two Worlds 2 had co-op, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
We could do it together, playthrough of Two Worlds 2.
We could do it. Yeah. Thank you, Night Owl. I worry about me too. Also, Mr. Mayhem, I've been playing Teardown. I won't go over it again because I was talking about it for 20 minutes, but it's really fun. Definitely look it up. It's you do criminal things for criminal money and have fun doing it. The real crimes were the friends we made along the way. You make no friends, but you do commit a lot of crime, actually. Let's see here. What do we got? Four-man, Braxton, drugs, Braxton, four-man. What am I doing again? Ah, yeah, right. Has Braxton been stealing your drugs?
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts.
Oh yeah, Master Mayhem is super good. If it's on sale right now for like $12-15 someone there. If you got it and you just want something that's a really fun time sink, like I thought I would play it for like 2 hours and get bored, but like the endorphin rush of completing one of the the heist segments, like getting everything perfect and then hitting those dominoes in 60 seconds it's keeping me in it. I'm having a blast with it. Oh, what
it sounds so much like the same inspiration as Hard Space, but its own flavor and style and uniqueness.
Cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the
I'm like,
tuna,
I think that would be great.
And mostly tumor-free.
So good. I'll have to check it out.
Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials. He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more. You mind slapping him or... I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Check the yacht club. He's usually there.
Alright, so I gotta go harass some people for abandoning their responsibilities to the company.
See, here's the thing, Pumpkin. Mostly tumor-free. A tagline you can hang your hat on, but you forget. It's not the best choice.
It's Spacer's choice. You've tried the best, but this shit's the rest. Who the fuck is Caleb?
I like how they don't differentiate between the worst and the rest.
Yep.
They're willing to call it, be like, yeah, no, we're the worst too.
Sure. If you plan on sitting...
I could use a few
Like, oh,
and tell
sir,
them
you
myself.
are fucked.
Now what can I do for you?
No, thanks. I'm looking for Caleb. You Caleb? No. No Caleb's in here. Caleb. No. Caleb. No. There we go. This gotta be Caleb. That's it. Wow. Can I help you with something, Johnny Gat? What the fuck are you wearing? Look at you.
New face, huh?
Overalls
From off-world?
and a yellow padded work uniform.
I love
and
the glasses.
It's
the fucking glasses.
Spectacle glasses. And the hairdo.
Yeah, the hairdo and the glass. Yeah, the fade and the hair glasses.
Gel fade.
Yeah.
With still long sides. I like that you pulled Johnny Gat. That was good. That was a good
Yeah.
pull.
What the fuck is he doing though? And unironically.
Yep, Captain Thrux Manbeef of the Unreliable.
That's me.
A ship
That's a whole ass
I'll
sentence.
be.
That's a whole fucking
Let me buy
sentence.
you a drink. Consider it.
That's a sentence that belongs in TV.
Why don't you
that
grab a
belongs on a
chair?
Futurama
Sit a
episode or
spell and
something.
revel with us.
Yeah, that is incredible, really. Oh, I've got a phone call. I apologize, everyone. Give me a minute. I'm gonna hit A while I take this call.
Phenomena do 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 do. Phenomena do do
Me and my
do do.
friends have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered, free of responsibility and worldly cares. Well,
I'm gonna have to hook my boy up with some of the commercials.
But
That's
until the
intermission
windfall's
screen.
gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough, we did. So now we're striking.
Okay, well that was the conversation. Anyway, let's get on with it.
So I was gonna say, 'cause I was finishing my cereal while we were paused there.
Mm-hmm.
Try Spacer's Choice now, or else Spacer's Choice Moon Man mascot whilst waving a son off around his kiosk.
I love
And
that. I gotta free that
and-
man. I still have to free that man from the pain.
You did promise.
They are
I encouraged
terribly
his
useless
death
glasses.
so heavily.
I know.
But like they look like sunglasses, which I guess they might not be useless for that. But what I was gonna say is Spacer's Choice. I love that it's not
It ain't
just
any one thing but the sum of it all. Having to work
it's
longer
not
shifts for less
just brutally
bits.
honest, where
And
it's
the wages
like
we do earn don't
you've
take as
tried
much
the
as they
best,
used
now
to.
try the rest.
Our
Spacer's
supervisor,
Choice.
Velma,
It's like
goes on and on
here
about
we
quarterly
are the
profits
rest.
and meeting quotas.
It
But that ain't
it
what
almost
Sanjar promised
sets
us.
up that
Velma
it is the
refuses to
only
negotiate, so we're refusing
existing
to work.
rest. That
We won't
everything
go back
else is
until
the
she agrees
best.
to pay us fair and proper.
And that it
Us
is
on
either
Monarch.
the lowest.
We're free
Oh,
from the
Tank
board,
Banger,
you know.
thank you very
We
much
have the
for
right
the
to
follow.
lobby for better hours and pay.
But like, and Wasserhunden, thank you for
Sure
the
thing.
resub over here
did
with
you wanna
optional
discuss?
6 months message. How optional is it if the prompt won't go away? Rather non-optional, but we like to know because we appreciate you for 6 months now.
Yeah, seriously, thanks a lot.
And before then, probably too, but you know.
And Tank Banger giving us the follow as well. Absolutely phenomenal. Thank you both.
But what I was getting at was like, it makes them sound like there is no other competitor at their level, and that their level is like, no, everything's the best. You've tried the best. We are the only other option left.
Correct, yeah.
And not only that, but what is it saying about a spacer? It's like it's almost insinuating that a spacer is brutally non-deserving of the best. Like they only deserve the lowest quality because they're spacers. It's like, oh shit! Like
Never meant to call for
I've
anyone's
made
head
that
on
connection
pike.
of that like on top
Velma's
of
not
it, and
my
I'm like,
favorite person, but
man,
she ain't been cruel to us.
their marketing
Devil it
team is
all.
awful.
Now you got me feeling sorry for her. Fine.
Or so
Guess we'll go back to work
confident
to
that
save
there's no
Velma's
other
job.
choice
We'll find a better time
for
to
most
negotiate
people
our
that it
wages.
won't matter.
Tell Velma not to.
It's fucking great.
Yeah, it's like Spacer's Choice, which is really fun because it also implies that it's the last choice. Like you have no other like. I love
Yeah,
it's like,
this is
like,
the last thing you can get a hold of. It's the cheapest, most worthless
I'd
thing
give you
you
a
can
friendlier
get.
welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts. You knocked any sense into him yet? Well, that's awful nice of him.
Velma.
Sure wouldn't have expected that.
yeah.
Thanks for
That's
your
a
help.
name.
You've gotten me out of
Yeah,
a tight
exactly.
spot here. Take this for your
Spacers, what the
efforts.
fuck else can you
Honest
afford?
work deserves honest pay.
Yeah.
Something else on your mind?
Nah, see ya. Only one thing, and it was kind of like the incredible impulse to fire one of my 6 large caliber handgun rounds into your guts. I'm gonna leave. Greetings. Well, I got choices.
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch
I hate
Stellar
that me and you say
Industries,
hello the same way.
Producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today?
Now, prison recruitment base. We haven't even gone to Prison Planet yet. I'm excited about that. You don't know how right you are, Grimos. There's a Spacer's Choice Prison Planet. It's very funny.
You know, I guess I didn't know Spacer's Choice was a Russian company.
Good lord.
I went there. Pull it back. Pull it back. Pull it back.
Oh yeah, Grimos, it's in there. We're going for it. Let's see here. What? Huh?
Yeah, thank you.
Not
Grim.
at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well.
Oh,
I
I've got a
just
window.
spend
Do
most
you
of
have
my
Angel?
paycheck on a
I
racket
do.
on acid.
Oh, did you hear that? That was so pathetic. Come here, bud.
No, I hear
Who's-
him.
Who's a wide-eyed, fluffy boy? He's so soft in the winter. His coat's so soft.
Yeah. I
No,
said
no,
hello
that's-
to. I gave Angel my greetings as well, and she flopped over just out of arm's reach, as is her way.
I've started. He does that too. It's one of his favorites. He's like, "Come to me, pet my belly. It is a
Yeah.
trap."
Water break, thank you. I was thirsty. But yeah, I do love
Hell,
the.
hydrate.
I love that. Well, that was stupid. Why did you blow your money on Rapidon parts?
I didn't have any choice. That's all Sebastian
Hey, Tyra
told me
German.
the other day.
Hey, good to see y'all. Good to see both of you. I love it. Yeah, I agree with you, NBC. We're doing it.
Hey, Jack. Welcome back again. I'm tired, German. What's up?
Yeah. Also, Angry Pumpkin, I don't hate that definition of good. The availability of parts and labor to fix something, that's fine with me. Mostly because getting something good, being like, well, this won't break as often. It's like, yeah, that's great, but when it does, are there going to be parts and things for it? Because it's not if I break something, it's when I break something. And when I do, how easy is it going to be to fix? That's what I consider good. Because it's like, oh, a small fix? That's pleasant. Where it's like, this is a very nice tool. It probably won't break for 25 years. Oh, that's awesome. But then, like, 25 years later, I'll break the fucking thing and be like, hey, I need parts for this. And they'll be like, they haven't made parts for that in 25 years. And I'll be like, God damn it.
At least I got 25 years.
But no, yeah, no, you get the obvious being like, yeah, I'm glad it held up that long. But, like, you know, I'd like to fix it, not buy a new one. Usually.
I can't disagree with any of this.
Yeah.
Although, what is it? I think the auto industry is a mandatory 10-year parts support.
That makes sense. That would make a lot of sense, actually.
It's something like that. Like, it's like 10 years after discontinuation, you have to continue supporting or have stock of parts. Projected stock.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
And don't quote me. Somebody could probably go look this up and actually get it right.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I'm just saying that.
Like, I'm in the ballpark. Because I had to work with it.
Yeah, I think they like cheap crap. It's more like...
He likes repairable crap.
Yeah, I do, NPC. Like, things I can fix, but then, like, you know... And I don't like cheap garbage, typically. Cheap crap garbage, typically, what I mean is, I just typically buy 2 of something, because at some point I'm going to start cannibalizing.
You are a redundancy master if I've ever met one. And we've talked about that.
It's true. Why are you buying fucking garbage from a man on the street selling you
He
organs?
doesn't get going about much else. Sort of the strong, silent type.
I've met him.
Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the
Yeah,
smell.
2 is 1, 1 is... I think we said that last time when we talked about that, too.
Yeah.
Redundancy.
I couldn't.
Yeah, it's
What if he
something
says
like
no?
10 years. It's probably close to that,
Hey,
Grim. And it might
maybe you
change
could
by
ask him for
company
the-
or mod. Like, it might change by vehicle type or
But it
volume.
won't be quite
No,
as
no.
embarrassing if you ask.
It could
Oh,
also be a per volume
Mr. Nobby's
function.
doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real
Sorry,
slowly.
math terms.
What do you see in Sebastian? I'm actually curious. I've met the man.
I
He
don't
doesn't
like
talk
him.
much,
Yeah.
But he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea
Oh,
about.
God, thank fuck. Sorry.
Plus,
Yeah.
he's got great legs.
No, I
It's
wasn't
hard to
looking at
find a
that.
man who doesn't
I
skimp on
glanced
lower
over
body
and my Steam is
exercises.
open.
Yeah.
Just doing like a
Good to
little
have standards, I
download.
guess.
Yeah.
And Icarus
what I'm
added an
looking for.
auto run button.
Oh, man.
It has nothing to do with anything here. But I'm so happy. Because it's needed it for 51 weeks.
Oh, my God. That's incredible. Same green
Oh, yeah.
mouse. Like, that's the thing. Like, all of my possessions that my heirs, those who come after me will get from me will be like the ship of Theseus. It's just gonna be like, what the fuck was this originally, and is it the same thing as it was intended to be? And the answer will be, I mean, ostensibly.
You know what? We used the ship of Theseus as a reference, or like last time we were hanging out too.
Oh yeah, I guess we did.
But in a different context, I'm just like, damn, we're so smart.
I think we just have like a limited.
Have we run out of things to say?
Oh no, this is not going that poorly.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm messing.
I know.
And,
I was gonna say
Sorry.
I was like I haven't run out of things to say yet. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
This is not my ongoing relationship where I ran out of shit to say 6 months ago, and just nod now and make inhuman grunts when I've like spoken to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm down to the single word sentences because I'm like I have nothing to contribute. All right, let's see here.
Just happy you're here.
Yeah. Is someone you talk to? There are other fish in the sea.
You think that's what I'm looking for? You're funny.
I'm gonna kill you, C. Robbins. Right, I'm gonna go talk to him and then come back and tell her that she was rejected because I find her frustrating to interact with. Oh, Sebastian!
I found you obnoxious. Allow me to ruin your existence.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hello, stranger. You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal
God
parts.
damn it, Pumpkin.
Oh, Sebastian, no.
Also, Angry Pumpkin, planned opposite
I don't
obsolescence
know.
is ruinous
Celia
and I hate
usually
it.
buys whatever
Yeah,
I
that's
have,
every
and Mr.
vehicle
Pickett
is now
seemed
planned for
real
obsolescence.
interested. So I thought maybe I was onto
vehicle,
something.
Pretty much. Parts are made to last X
Nice of you
years
to
or
say.
longer.
I like her too.
Like your paint, your doors, your parts, your
And I
frame,
gotta
it's all made to
admire
last
anyone
X
with
years
her
or
passion
longer.
for canid hides.
After that,
Now I see what Celia was
all bets are
talking
off.
about.
And they're
That
guaranteed to
almost
have
reminds me of Furion.
X amount of X type
Who?
of parts and X type of
An old
consumable for X
acquaintance
years.
from the groundbreaker.
They don't have to sit there and make
Real piece
frames
of
for
work.
10 years.
That's mighty kind of you to say.
But we were talking about what a lucky
They gotta make
gal
shit that goes
Celia
on.
is.
Anyone who can afford
you know,
such
whatever.
a fine collection of mantisaur claws has it pretty good.
Also, one of the most wonderful, beautiful things right now is just Wendell sitting on my chest,
Wait,
getting all
I
cozied
see
up.
what's going on.
With his soft
She
winter
put you
coat.
up to this so she could get a discount.
I'm going to
hmm?
shoot this man.
Don't get me wrong.
Good.
I'd like to give her
I
a
enjoy
discount.
this violence.
She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for raptidon tongues.
You're just like, well, I'm done with you.
I've had about enough of this.
Yeah. Sir, I hate you.
I can only hold back that need for so long.
Was his crime really so terrible? Did he deserve to die, Tooch?
Yes.
Hold on to your
Good.
hats.
Smack his head.
This
Bop,
ride is
bop,
about to
bop.
get
With
ugly.
bullets, apparently. Hey, what do we got after us, by the way, today?
I believe there's more serious salmoning for an hour or two, and then I'm on at 6 with Mecca for some farm time.
There you go.
Incoming.
That's the schedule today, boys and girls. Yeah, I think Polish and Pro will be salmoning.
Oh my god. There's a few Raptidons here.
Yeah, just a tidbit. I like that barrel work for you.
Oh, thanks. It worked out better than I had any right to.
I'm shocked you haven't used your slug.
My what?
Your little time warp.
Oh yeah, I almost never use this. I also forget I have it.
Because there's just so many, and I'm like, man, he's not picking up face shots. It's weird.
Yeah, but I've got more bullets than I worry about these sort of things.
You got more bullets in the sense?
Yeah, pretty much. How are we looking on death? Oh, we're dying? Sounds great.
I'm also surprised you don't have the auto injector. I think it's a perk in this one.
I think it is, but I'm not gonna worry about it.
I would like to declare that Wendell is sat upon my head.
Aw.
All 40-something pounds of his furry ass.
If you don't quit vomiting at me, I swear to God.
Take that one out of context. I didn't like using the VATS in 4. That's where I stopped. That's where I didn't use it. It was
Well, in 4,
3 in Vegas.
Yeah, but in 4 the gunplay was so much more like smooth and interesting.
It was good enough. Yeah. I'll give
I
it
meant
good
much.
enough.
I said more. I didn't say it was perfect.
Yeah. It was simple and effective. I'll say that.
I do like the
was simple
addition
and
of an active grenade button.
Oh, in that one?
Well, in 4? 4, yeah, it had an active grenade button. It was very nice. I swear
I kind of forgot.
they live to vomit at me, and it's starting to get on my last nerve.
Yeah, you just keep catching it with your face.
Well, no, that's actually him who's doing that. What do you do? Oh, he's confused. Poor guy. Anyway.
Poor man. Yeah, no, he climbs up to the back of this like big leather chair that I sit in. God, that thing died in his face is just like.
What a fine
I never
creature.
use it, but it's nice to have. Exactly, Derp. That's why I was like, wait, that was a thing?
Yeah, that's sort of how I feel about this time dilation in this game, where it's like, I can do that. Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
I almost never need it.
So
I guess when you need it, you remember sometimes, and that's about it.
There's a good chance I could never go back to the town on account of the fact that I've killed that man, but, well...
This will be how we complete this now.
Risk your run. There really are a shitload of Raptidons out here, huh?
I don't know if I agree with that. You can have bloat of tools, and you can have, like, what I would refer to as, like, too much micro detail and micromanaging, where it becomes obnoxious to interact with all the systems of a thing.
Yeah.
So, like, you don't want to have too many tools, because if your toolbox is overflowing and you're either forced to use every tool and it gets obnoxious, or your toolbox is just so fat that you just, like, don't necessarily know what to use, or the things that are pointless. Yeah, and I think it applies to an extent. You don't want something to be so simple as to be boring, but you don't want something to be so glutted and overweighed to be ponderous or obnoxious.
Or you could have just summed that up to, you know what they call spare bricks?
Okay, fuck you.
Dead weight.
Yeah. I've actually never heard that.
I wonder what
I've never heard that colloquial. What is it, an idiom, I guess?
Yeah, that's
that would be an idiom.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard that idiom.
Mm.
So you've pulled a new one on me today, sir.
I'm glad I could help.
I tip my hat to you. You've made me learn. Terrifying as that is.
Well, Lord knows Thrux ain't never learned nothing except how to swing this fucking hammer. You know I have 2 level ups I'm just not touching right now?
Well, you don't need them yet.
I don't know. Except for the fact that I could probably make my hammer hit stronger. But so far I am just busting these things apart like piñatas, so...
Yeah,
Do we have a
hammer
map?
is your favorite. Hammer is your favorite.
I do have a map. Who the fuck built the roads like this?
A company. Why are you surprised?
I guess I'm not really, but like, damn.
They're like mass-produced industrial road tiles that they like just set down, right? So like, they don't even move around the natural formations, or rather they have to because they're like cheap.
Yeah,
they
that
can't
makes
go
sense.
through. They can't go through it. They have to go around it.
Yeah. Fallbrook, Amber Heights, Stellar Bay. Yeah, alright, cool. At least they put road signs up here.
That's true.
I'm glad they put road signs in this barren wilderness that no one travels in on account of the murder.
There's actually been a lot of games so far where, because it was like Marauders, this, and even Quest for Glory, where like the map design in each of them was really good for. Oh, spicy! Squish, squish. Nice shot.
Thank you.
The map design was really good in that it supported.
I thought you were dead.
It supported the map like having everything you needed to know on it, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Like visual storytelling, but visual map indication. Whereas like there were very obvious signs of where you could go, where you were headed, and you could navigate by them without opening a separate map or doing something else.
Well, that's nice.
Which I really like. Yeah. Tree Octopus, welcome back. It is good to see you.
Hello.
Why don't you have a car in this game? Is that a thing? That's not a thing.
Which one enjoy? Shooting enemies in the ass or smacking them with a large blunt instrument? Probably the blunt instrument in this game. But the shooting
I
has
say
been
you're
fun.
hammer boy. You're a hammer boy.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here though, North Pacific. I'm going to see everybody.
Broken Gamer is happy for Octi to be back.
Oh, yeah, that's great. That's what I'm saying. I love that. I love that we have familiar faces like that in the chat usually. Where it's like when someone's not here, you're like, yo, what the fuck happened to that guy? But you probably do it with more love than that. But you know what I mean.
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet.
Rose.
In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophist truths, and the iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting. We're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
But you're not out of silly hats, are you? You're offering me a pamphlet you don't have?
I'm so sorry.
Will you
It's
please
a habit,
tell
I
me,
suppose.
Tooch,
We used to have plenty, but
what the point
we
of
ran out
that hat
paper
is
and ink.
as designed?
Ever since
So
the
I think it's
corporations
supposed to
left,
be a
it's been hard
hat
to
like
come by
what
the
the
basics.
what Link wears in Legend of Zelda.
But you
It's
know
got
what
like
we do have?
the like
Freedom. This is
I don't know
the
what you
only
call it,
country
but like the
house around you'll
conical
find it.
hood.
No
But
question.
she's
the
got it
conical
flopped up
tail
on.
that-
Yeah. But she's got it
Like
flopped
a
up on
giant
top.
Santa hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's got it flopped up on top.
Okay. So what's the point of the conical Santa hat hood part? Let your head breathe?
Wind resistance? I don't know. You're more aerodynamic? I have no clue, man. I've never understood the point of it. I'm sure there was like a style design. It's like it's probably like a style of the times, man. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's like armored on the sides.
Yeah. The Soviet tanker witch's hat. That's some anime shit, Angry Pumpkin. I gotta hand it to you.
Yeah.
The dead squid. It kinda, yeah.
I can see that. It reminds me of the floppiness of the sorting hat. I'm just waiting for it to stand up and be like, Hufflepuff. Because you know this bitch would be a Hufflepuff.
Great, good job. You have dogs. I love dogs, Grimace. That's the best part about the holidays. But I was gone all week long. I was gone for my favorite holiday, Thanksgiving. It was great. But while I was out, I saw so many fucking dogs.
Yeah.
It was great. Sorry, I don't know. I got excited about them. I just love dogs. And I don't have dogs in my apartment. I got 3 cats. They wouldn't abide this choice. But my brother has a dog who is like this 100-pound Great Dane, and he's still a pup, and his name is Ruger, and he's very, very sweet. And every year I'm like, where is? I'm sorry, it's like, and since I met him, I'm just like, where is he? Where is the boy? I was very excited about it.
That's awesome.
All right, let's do it.
I don't find myself around dogs a lot anymore, so.
I'm sorry. Well, unless you like it that way, in which case, that's good. I really don't know your opinion, if I'm honest. NPC. I feel like I know what that surprise is, and for legal reasons, don't tell me, but I know. Let's see here. What do we got? I thought everyone works for a corporation. You ain't got no... Wait, okay.
Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn
Hey
your
guys, we
keep.
found a cult.
Oh, sure. Graham's our founder. He taught us how to cut our own path in the wilderness. And I guess some folk have started following Zora's orders. You can think of those two as our leaders, but they're more like examples. We all ought to be more like them.
So you're telling me people don't have a leader, you just have, like, exemplars. Alright, just a fucking cult. Let's do it.
She's been with us since the beginning. I think she was our sawbones back then, but now she's more like our commander. She goes and finds people in the wilderness and gets them to come here. And she keeps us from being chewed on and whatnot. She's liable to take your head off if you screw up, but then she'll sew it back on for you.
Damn philosophists.
Ah, good. A dispute between space religions. I'm excited for it. Also, I like the way the philosophers dressed. I think the iconoclasts dressed fucking cool.
Ain't right. How many good folk are we gonna lose to our missions?
That's just the way of it. We gotta earn our keep out here.
The faction armors are really good.
Yeah.
They're very distinct in most cases.
You'd rather
Agreed.
Like even the Marauders and Raiders, it's usually pretty easy to tell unless they're wearing something else.
More careful throwing away lives like that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Have you like ever? So total side note.
Yeah.
Have you ever looked into like for your cats like any socialization information and like stuff about like the way that they communicate and like their body language and shit?
Yeah. Why?
Because I've been blinking at my cats a lot more, and if you know cat body language and stuff, and like if you've ever looked into like veterinary reports about that kind of thing.
Yeah.
They say that like that's a major way that like cats will communicate.
Right.
And
Yeah.
like communicate comfort and stuff is they'll slowly and intentionally like look you in the eye and blink.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or like whatever other creature to be like, approach me, Squire, like type of thing. And I've been doing that more with them, and they've been spending more time with me, which has been really, really nice. Yeah, so like mine almost always have their eyes closed when they look at me.
Yeah.
You know, because they always want to be around me, but then I've been doing that more back to them, and they've been spending more time like about me. So like when Wendell came over, I like gave him a couple little slow blinks because he's my little boy, and he jumps up on the big leather chair, and he's got like most of his body on the not the arm, the head of the chair.
Mm-hmm.
But he's so big, and that's just not quite big enough for all his girth. So just like his little belly and like his little paws will be a little bit on the top of my head when I put my head back in the chair.
Aw.
And then I almost spilled a bowl.
Very good. Yeah, no, I've been seeing like I looked into it because I've been trying to. So I had a cat that got surgery recently.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been having like some issues with the other cats and stuff. Like, and one of the other cats, but just like adjusting post surgery, right? He's just kind of having some trouble. I'm doing the thing where I'm talking and not doing my game again. But as I was saying, he's having some trouble like readjusting, and so like I've been looking at all kinds of ways to like make him feel more comforted in his own home, and like what he needs to recover, not just like from his own space, but in his own space, but like what do we do to like show him again, that like home is safe, things are well. Like, you know, obviously I'm giving him more space from the other cats, and like he's got his own little perch in his cushion, and I'm doing like I'm holding him and petting on him and giving him the blinks. Like I'm doing the things you're supposed to do to like reacquaint him with the safety of his own home, which seems to be helping, but I don't know. Again, it's the best I can do under my circumstances. Zora!
Gonna need to buy myself an entire
I mean,
after all this.
That's what matters. Is he's
stranger
clearly very
home.
comfortable.
Yeah.
If you're looking
so
for a path to walk,
you know, if he was
found
that
one.
perturbed
If
at
you're
times,
looking for a
be
teacher,
better
I
than
am
fine.
one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts.
Yeah, they are yeah, there's a lot going on here. Is this the cult? We're not a cult, we're a philosophical commune. Yeah, this is it. Oh, good. What do you know what? I told you I read a pamphlets. That's a shame.
Ah, yes. The first step to accepting the truths of philosophism is to open your heart to its wisdom. I've found the written word to be quite effective in helping people do that. But alas, the eternal truth hasn't been generous with the paper and ink.
I hate this man's mutton chops.
Why have you come?
Man, looks like he should be the lead singer of a ska band. There's a lot going on here. Let's see. Anyway, yeah. What needs doing?
A great many things, in fact.
I'm gonna help these guys because I'm not welcome in Stellar Bay on account of the murder.
Now here's an idea. There's an old printing press I've been trying to get up and running.
Why is there a printing press on Monarch?
Oh yes, many facilities lie abandoned in the wilderness. I believe the press could be operational again with a little elbow grease and luck. Will you aid us in our cause?
Yeah.
Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You
it's not
haven't
that I
even
like
cleared
this,
the
but I
wraps
have
out
her.
yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Wait, where is Huxley?
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
Alright, I'll be back.
Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
So if you guys hadn't caught on based on that exchange, oh, sorry, everybody, if you hear my alarm, it is medicine time. I took y'all's advice, and I have many alarms set now.
Oh shit! I still need to grab mine.
Yeah, so I gotta take my medicine in a second. But yeah, if you guys hadn't caught on yet, we're hanging out. We're backing Zora's play. As you can see, she's the only one here who knows her head from the fucking hole in the ground. So we're gonna roll with her, and it appears that she can find her asshole without her friends in both hands. I mean, to assist her, we can do this as a family. Full beard or bust. Actually, NPC, I'm not a big fan of. I tried the full beard for a while. Didn't go great. I'm sticking with the goatee from now on. Just goatees.
I have a beautiful flowing mane around my whole head.
I respect it. I have a chest length goatee that I've been growing for the last 14 years, and it's just the way she lives.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just saying.
Cause I've seen it. You got some Jack Sparrow shit going.
This would be a good spot for
You could put that pirate to shame, to be honest.
This is why I prefer spaceships and clean recycled air.
Let me see. First off, I don't need to... What do you mean I'm not backing Graham? He's so... Under his guidance, I can do whatever I want? Bro, I've got bad news. Even if that were true, I already do whatever I want.
Yeah, we don't need him.
What do you mean I'm not backing Graham? He's so... Under his guidance, I can do whatever I want? Bro, I've got bad news. Even if that were true, I already do whatever I want. Yeah, we don't need him.
Yeah, we don't need him. Also, since they're probably not going to let us back in the city, backing Zora might be needed. Because she's not in the city.
Yeah, let's go investigate. Let's go do the thing they want me to do. What was I supposed to be doing? Radio Free Monarch, was that it? No. No. Here we go. 400 meters that way. This game makes 400 meters seem like a long fucking way. Probably because they don't fully understand the distance of a meter. But considering I measure things in like football fields and dry and washing machines, I'm no expert, but that feels like a lot further than fucking 400 meters.
I mean, that's like 4 football fields, right?
Approximately.
Yeah. Good, close enough. You think you've run even 2 so far?
Probably.
At the rate that your guy moves?
Well, by way as the crow flies, no. But around the side of these rocks and shit,
Incoming.
probably.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's just you're not, like, neither of us are used to a distance that is several football fields. It's we either play games that are like everything is spaced out forever and there's a long ride and that's part of the game to get there, or like stuff is just on top of each other. Like, oh, Fallout, here's a settlement 10 feet down the road. Here's the enemy camp.
But this area's off limits. We got a leaky generator. It ain't safe.
Yeah, boring conversation
That's my
anyway.
nice way of telling you to saw it off.
Damn it, woman, get out of my face. Wait, these are sublights? These are sublight thugs? God damn it. These are people I want to work for. Oh well. I'm cracking them with sticks.
Well, they shouldn't have been assholes.
Pretty much.
I got another fight in me.
Anybody else? I brought my
I told you to saw it off. I told you to shut up. Knocking your teeth out, yeah.
Wouldn't it be weird if someone bonked you over the head with a large stick?
Yeah. The heavy metal pool ball at the end.
Yeah.
So, let me get this straight. You want to work for these guys, but you're also here because the Iconoclast set you here, right? Like Zora and company?
Yeah, Zora sent me here, and they're like, hey, go talk to her. She was hanging out, she's hanging out at the, at this place, and she has our order. If you go meet her, we've been buying stuff from Sublight. And I'm like, okay, cool. We get here, and some random goon tells me to kick rocks. I don't take kindly from it and kill him. Turns out, he's got a bunch of fucking Sublight hit and, back shooters with him. I didn't expect that. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I just don't care.
Yeah, they're like from the people who are selling them things.
Right, yeah.
So they're like, don't kill the people who sell us things, but you're also still kind of doing the right thing.
Pretty much. Alright, what's the deal? I killed the Sublight squad.
Relax. I've been cooped up in here for almost 2 days. Who are you, anyway?
Thruxman beef.
At your service.
Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
What up, Carlotta?
Thanks for clearing out those goons. Please don't kill me next.
I have enough bullets for
Graham
her now,
ordered
too.
rollers and onesies, right? For a printing
Please
press?
don't kill me next.
Here,
She's
take
wise.
Like I said, this is my last run.
The small boulder was the size of a large boulder. That isn't even the worst boulder measurement I've ever heard. Oh man, the worst I ever heard was one time we were driving. I and a friend of mine were driving home from visiting a friend in a different state, and yeah. Hold on, I gotta handle these people. Why even?
It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. I can't live that way. I need my structure. But I respect the iconoclasts.
What's with the face paint? I kind of dig it, but I don't get it.
You'd have to ask him.
Do you think it's like
Law help them.
a salve for like scars or something?
Maybe Sublight can lend a
I don't
hand.
know. It's kind of pretty. It kind of looks like a paint can smacked her
Graham's got a
inside the
bit or
head
two left
too,
in
but it
his
is kind of
account.
pretty.
I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered?
That's dirt?
Food
Is that just a
medicine.
huge patch
I
of
always
dirt?
took that woman for the sensible
I don't think
type.
it's dirt.
Good on her. I'll send some along.
Don't tell me my business.
Give them all my
Bugs man
regards.
beef.
And good luck out there.
Yeah,
Don't
we're
forget
doing the right
anything.
thing. Don't worry, Grimace. Before I got distracted, though, yeah. Well, so I was driving home, and there had been like a snowstorm during the week while I was gone, and so we pulled up, and there was a large fucking rock in the road, right? And I'm trying to ease past it because I just want to go, all my life. And I'm like, hey man, I said we're gonna get pretty close to that rock over there, right? And I was like, I can't really see how well and how big it is from over here. Like, I was like, are we gonna scrape against it? Because it's like a 1-lane road, and it's dark, right? It's the middle of the night. And I'm like, are we gonna scrape against it? And he goes, I was like, he looks at me and goes, yeah, it's pretty big. I was like, how big is it? He goes, it's okay. And that's what he leaves me on. Just, it's okay.
I
What?
have no idea what you're supposed to do with that.
Yeah, I was like, well, I'm glad we know that it's doing all right. Now, would you try to elaborate just a little
Tell
bit
me
on?
if we're about to hit this motherfucker?
Yeah,
Like,
actually, what the fuck am I supposed to do with it's okay?
it was late. He was tired.
It's okay. I can't complain too much. Everything turned out alright, but it was really funny in the doing. Hold on. This ain't this. This is this. What? That ain't the same sublight thug that tried to stop us from walking in. Yeah, there they are. Give me your stuff.
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like.
Why are you talking to me?
Something that
I'm gonna leave you alone. Alright, well that was fun. Am I allowed to, can I fast travel back to the place? I can! Oh my god. Oh, I can if it will let me. There we are. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I don't know. I don't know, guys. As long as it's okay. I was worried about it, but I'm glad that it's alright.
tossball match. No one? You?
Right, well that was exciting, but yeah, so I don't know. Boulder size gauging is hard. I'm not judging anyone who says that a boulder may in fact be the size of a boulder. As far as I know, they are correct. Excuse me, that's one thing this game did well. Hold on a minute. The one thing this game did very well is I can walk through my companions instead of into them. That is a godsend.
I love that. Oh, I fucking love that. Not just being able to like clip through them because they know they're like sometimes these are going to be stupid.
Yeah.
Fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
I'm glad you didn't forget about Shitpost Sunday Burger.
Yeah, seriously, I'm glad you didn't either.
Welcome back, Captain.
Smash those dicks off with balls of steel is fun. That's a phrase.
Indeed.
Water break. Thank you, dear burger. You showed up and you provided us with a brief moment to take a little bit of hydration for the day.
I'm having Crown and Coke, but hail hydrate. Sits really well with the sugar smacks in my belly.
Good deal.
Oh, sit up, posture check.
Yeah, sit up, drink your Cuba Libre, have a good Sunday. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
It's it's almost 3 o'clock here. It's acceptable Sunday drinking time. Wild Red coming in with 69. Nice.
69. Incredibly nice. Thank you. Hello, hello. Hello, Mad Crow Lad. Happy to see you. Chalky milk.
Chalky. I like strawberry milk sometimes.
A nice amount of pennies have been thrown my way. I know, and I'm so blessed by them. Alright. Let's see, I got your rollers. The rest of the account went to the food and medicine.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head.
She reminds me of somebody, but I don't know who.
During the meeting. When's she coming?
Oh, that's the bad news. She ain't.
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sandra,
Yes,
old
face
friend,
pennies
you're
have
about
been
to cross a
received.
dangerous line.
Fuck this game though. Hey Macro.
That idiot just declared war.
Wild Red does not like this game.
I know.
Wants us to
will
know.
deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
I do. I am a sucker for flavored milk.
I've already sent a team.
You know what else I like? Milk and
press.
eggnog.
One of our
Oh my
best.
god. Like
Meet
that
them there,
thick,
find out
like
if they've
dairy
been
creamery
successful.
eggnog. Oh, I
You
fucking
sent
love
the
it.
Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham. We needed them in
Most
the
people,
ruins.
it's what would you
Our
do for a
people
Klondike
died out
bar.
there.
What's me? It's like
They
what
were
would you do
willing
for
to
some
fight
Calder's
for our
eggnog?
cause. We need reinforcements.
Reasonable.
We need new recruits. The
I
Van
tried a
Noys
new
into
Reese's
facility with the
yesterday.
same
They've
importance
actually
as
released a
I.
Reese's cup that's got
You're lucky they don't have
like the
analogs
Reese's
on
Puff
Monarch, or
cereal
someone would have helped
inside
you
of
into
it,
one by now.
and
Yeah.
it is
I have the
aggressively
utmost
tolerable.
confidence in their
It's not like
abilities.
good, but it's aggressively
Friends,
tolerable.
We must have faith
I
that
like the
men
Reese's
and
Puff
women
cereal.
we recruit can
I do
handle
too.
the duties for which
Okay.
we
Do you like the
recruit them.
Oreo cereal?
No,
I do.
no.
I'm not ashamed. I have no shame.
I didn't like it. I like Cookie Crisp alright though.
Yeah, I like that. I like Oreo more than Cookie Crisp.
I don't remember that. This is gonna come into play with this. I can't drink milk. Don't forget. So
That's
for me,
true.
it's
That's
all my
true.
cereal is eaten in a bowl of cold fucking water. So do keep in mind.
I used to have to do that at camp sometimes.
I was like, so do keep in mind that your flavor and mine are gonna be vastly different. No problem, North Pacific activist. Glad to help. Oh Lord. I'm back. Sorry, I had to stretch it out real quick. Whew, here we go. No good, Wingless Raven. Allergic to almonds. And then there's oat milk, which I've been informed of multiple times and refuse to interact with because I refuse to watch them milk an oat. It's not possible, and I'm not ready for it. Marco, it's not that bad. Depends on the cereal, honestly. Whiskey? Yeah, I can do that. I drink a fuckload of, wait, hold on. I drink rum by the gallon. Whiskey I drink occasionally, but I'm a rum guy myself. Let's see. Spread the word. Otherwise, happen.
Yes, you're damn right he could have.
Who does she remind me of?
So
She reminds me of
obsessed with
somebody, but I
preaching
really
that
don't
he's
remember
become
who.
blind to our actual problems. Look, just if the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
I like the Van Noys. I'll try and save them. They're like a minor character in this game. They have like next to no interaction with you, but for some reason, I feel like I really like the Van Noys. I'm like, they've always been like, I'm like, oh man, these guys are cool.
No one saw me trip over
through
that,
chat.
Do what?
I'm just looking through chat.
I got
Yeah,
you.
I've had cereal with water before. Sometimes
Yeah.
you have to.
But also,
It's not much different. You don't get the taste of the milk, obviously, but like the cereal isn't hard and crunchy.
Alright, it's the objective. Plus, you can sometimes you get a big mouthful of cereal and you sip of the water that has the cereal congealing in it, and you can like suck it through through your teeth, and it becomes this like thick fucking cereal slurry in your mouth. And I gotta tell you, that is the optimum way to consume cereal.
It's so fucking silly. For me, it's just like, oh well, it's still like the water still gets like sugary and absorbs the taste of like the cereal, so it ends up being better.
Yeah.
I believe that, Octi. I believe that. You know what one's not bad? Orange juice and Cheerios. Orange juice makes a good substitute sometimes. Something happened.
Sorry, that tickled me. I'm glad that you guys are suitably aware of the cereal consumption process now.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm crying. That's good stuff. I'm not
because OJ and like Honey Nut Cheerios or like regular Cheerios is very
stop.
inoffensive.
I don't want to fight you. I have a family.
You had a family.
That's them screaming back there. I'm just gonna let them deal. Good luck, everybody else.
Okay, German. We get it.
Oh man.
Long Dark was pretty fun. I liked it for a while.
Oh man. All right.
I can't have oat or soy
cliff.
or almond milk. It makes me incredibly sick.
Yeah, same on all accounts. That's why I just drank the water, actually.
Yeah. I don't know. I like cream filling. It's coyote, but I'm a very not picky.
Okay, this is not that curse of a conversation.
I don't know. Maybe they don't like the way that you suck cereal.
Maybe they don't. But here's the thing. I'm dead. I died. I died because I wasn't paying attention. That happens. Anyway.
Oopsie doodle.
Yeah. Sometimes you just die. It's okay. What I was gonna.
When you live by the sword, occasionally you die by the sword.
Also, in this Raven, I eat a fuck ton of cheese. It's like 9% of my diet too. It is what it is. Take it easy, German. I always bonk heads. I hope I'll catch you on another stream another time. Threx man, we've hostage taker extraordinaire. I'm trying. I'm fucking trying.
I can't claim their rest.
Oh man.
He didn't say it was his family.
That's true. Where am I again? Oh, I'm back here. The death took me. I forgot. It was immediate and I just completely forgot. That's life. We'll get through it. Oh, yeah. It appears I've just been carrying around a series of unloaded firearms, and that might be part of my trouble, too. That's the worst part is, like, I try to cut the distance and go cross-country in this game, and then I just find myself on a random cliff face somewhere. And it's like, okay, I guess I'll follow the literally illuminated path. That's okay, though. We'll do it.
I'm not really lactose intolerant. I just don't always want milk.
Fair enough.
I mean, I guess I am a little bit. But, like, not super bad.
Yes, NPC. I think you've really grasped the situation.
You have. Except for so few resources have been sent out to this awful dying colony. And like so few things have arrived here that like they're not getting the tech or the means to continue using said tech anymore.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah, Mad Crow, that's when I avoid it. When I sometimes that'll happen to me.
Yeah.
So that's when I have to dodge that as well. It's just a safe crash in the middle of the road.
Yeah. I can't even open it. It's apparently very hard to open. This was strange, but true. I don't know.
I mean, maybe that's why they dropped it from the sky.
Maybe they couldn't open it and they were just like, fuck it, throw that bitch out the fucking airlock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'd space a safe. A safe you can't open's like a gun with no bullets in it. Not very helpful. Alright.
Although, in these kinds of games, usually like the super high level safes have such cool shit.
I know. Motherfucking... I'm not doing that, by the way. The rock is deciding that I can't stand there.
Yeah, it's sloped so that you have to slide down and you're not on exactly the corner.
Which is bullshit, because I'm just trying to set up a decent firing position. Oh, here come the mechs.
Oh, dude got laid the fuck out.
Woo! They got them spicy energy weapons. I sure wish they...
Oof, oof.
Well, I gotta hand it to her. She's up there hitting him with a stick, so good on her.
What about your stick?
I guess I can employ it.
I think it is time for you to show it at least the monk.
Dead. Anybody else?
Exactly, Mad Crow. The loot goblin in me loves a random high-level save because I know it's got to be something insanely cool.
Got another fighting me.
All right. Well, that was fun.
Did you just knock that man's legs out?
Yeah.
Like just no kneecaps.
Yep. Look, Mom. No kneecaps. Oh. Uh-oh.
Essentially, yes, Wild Red.
I made a mistake.
Yeah?
So this was a hostage situation. I handled that hostage situation like the fucking Russian police force. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, that's so good.
They're, well, we don't negotiate with terrorists. Anyway. I'll be going now.
Yeah, I just don't remember NPC if they even have the means to acquire, maintain, or use a fax machine in this, like, the squalor of this colony. Like, and maybe everything's become digital in this age, where it's like it's either digital or mechanical. There's no, like, intermediary technology. I don't remember, so I'm just speculating.
Oh, yeah, it is what it is. Also, Night Owl, I lost reputation with MSI, partially by shooting their hostages, and partially by getting tired of listening to a man talk in the streets of Fallbrook and then shooting him 5 times in the chest.
That'll do it, yeah.
I know what I've done. May have ruffled some feathers. And though I regret that, there is nothing I could have done differently. Where is the fucking bridge? Oh my god, it's back at Stellar Bay. Why?
You're like, no.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like that.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of is shooting those people.
We do not negotiate, correct, Vectron? Really, we could have just stopped. We really could have just stopped at, we don't negotiate, period, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the crew cabin on one of my first ships.
I literally don't know the definition of the word.
What? Oh, negotiation.
Yeah.
I lost the lead for a moment there.
You're fine. But yeah.
Yes, NPC, you're right. He's buying rollers to print old school paper. Well, they're a cult. You know what? Maybe they think they have to have pay fucking the Bible, but
they gotta paint their I was gonna say they didn't need a block press because it looks official. Would you piss off?
It has to be the true incarnation of their holy book of physical medium.
All right, let's grab the stick. Yes, stick. Let's do it. Well, let's have at it then.
Incoming.
No technology shall press infringe their word.
Come and have a go, I suppose.
No cheap copies, only sacred ink blessed with the blessings of themselves. I don't remember what they were about.
Oh, well, there the Van Noys are.
Yeah, you can't be a cult without pamphlets.
Good thing we came along and decided to help.
Yeah, good thing we came along, and definitely for sure didn't beat everyone here to death with a hammer.
Oh heavens. What if they were all dead?
Yeah.
You just break that thing's spine?
Yeah.
Because it looked like there was an indent in its spine after you were done with them. And
Yeah, I
was
just
like,
folded.
Oh my fucking God.
I just folded a lizard in half like a fucking lawn chair. Correct.
Yeah.
And though historically they can take that kind of abuse, I don't think they're supposed to. I really wish they would quit vomiting at me, if I'm honest.
Yeah, like you're splattering me. Stop it. Tooch the spine cracker. That means that he's a really pokey white boy, or...
Damn it!
I'll make it. Ooh, stretch time.
Yeah.
Stretch it.
Getting that big stretch in while I'm swinging my mace. There. It's done.
Oh, hell, hydrate, y'all.
I love a good hydration. Thank you for the stretch.
I think that might be a problem, Templar. You may want to get that looked at.
That shit's fucking cooking off right now.
Yeah.
Tooch fractor, if you will. Good, yes. There we go. Big stretch.
Pumpkin returned with the coffee.
Welcome back with the coffee. Additionally, yeah, so this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna have this will be the first stream I've ever known to have a catastrophic failure of lithium batteries in the chat. I would prefer that you didn't, but if you do, you do. You look like a fucking airplane when the Samsung Galaxy 7 came out. Mr. Van Noy.
Hope you're here to help.
Oh, this is Van Noy. That's
we only
May.
got so many bullets left, and I ain't keen on using one on you.
I like how like the light brightens and dims in their eye sockets. Are you seeing that? I kind of like that.
Yeah, it's like a wom wom wom, but like slower.
Thank the Eternal. We could use a hand. But we can't leave without patching these guys up. Acker here is bleeding out and Jensen can't see straight. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours.
He was 40 yards
My
away.
professional medical advice is to get out of here as soon as possible. Bleeding might kill him, but rats definitely will.
How many years of medical school went into that word of wisdom? Sorry. We appreciate the assist. We just need to find our medics so we can do exactly as you say. Get the hell out.
Your medic's dead. Here's this.
Oh, fuck.
Dollar store batteries.
Well,
Honestly, dollar
that's
store
better than
batteries are
nothing.
usually
Thanks.
basically the same
We'll
as
head
the
out
other
soon as
ones.
we're patched up.
Spacer's Choice batteries, you say?
Unless you're getting like rechargeables or something, they're all pretty much the same.
Oh shit! Now you actually had like one of the inflammatory phones. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, Night Owl caught one of the spicy ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, Red, half a football field away. Correct. It was just up the hill. That's not that far. 40 yards is... That's within scattergun range.
That's a real close engagement.
What's that?
40, 50 yards.
Yeah, 40 yards, like, from where they're standing.
That is, I in fact can see the whites of your eyes, probably.
Yeah, well, like, it's like from where they're standing to like that little house, that's probably like a half a football field, if not better than.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'd wager.
I'd say so too. I'm gonna change armor. Mine's fucked. Probably because of all the acid. Oh, I've been wearing like the worst armor ever for like 2 years, apparently. Oh, and I have an Iconoclast helmet. Well, now I'm ready for violence.
Haven't you been in man popsicle armor for like...
Yeah.
The whole session?
Pretty much.
Where it's like, this isn't really armor, this is just meant to keep me nice and frozen. And then come out of space.
Well, yeah, Night Owl, I understand. You meant like yours collapsed inward. I get the idea of like an implosion. But I assume you meant like I thought you meant like the battery had like collapsed and caused issues, which was going to be exciting. Well, not that,
yeah,
having your phone like, you know, sink into itself in a singularity incident is also exciting, but kind of like in a different way, I think.
Mystifying. Like, how the fuck?
When the phone is set to suck. I was like, that's just buying a modern cell phone, I think. Okay, I need to install a mod. I'm gonna give this thing a sure grip. It's gonna be so gripped. Oh wait, I can give this thing an energy head too.
Didn't you have like a thundering cleaver or something to look at?
Maybe. Hey, check it out. It has the Spacer's Choice just like logo on it. If I put the energy in it, it gets the Moon Man head with the glowing red eyes.
That's fucking great.
I'm tempted to put it in just for that.
It's just like, hey, this modification that you can put on here to make the weapon more effective, it's sold by the company, so it's designed by them.
Right, but it's also powered by infernal energies and the soul they stole from that poor bastard on Groundbreaker.
Yeah.
I'm almost sure to put. I almost want to put it on there. I'll hold off for just a minute. Still, it's fun to look at though. Anyway, I wish I could get a better look at that in here.
Because I swear we had like a big old fucking cleaver that looked funny as fuck.
Yeah. There we go. I've increased its gun. Alright. This is the gun we have equipped, right? Yeah, perfect. I'll make a shock rifle. That'll be fine. Yeah. Hell yeah. Do it, Tooch. His soul's already in the mod kit. Alright. It's on there. And now I've done it. Let's repair my stick. Do I not have... I'm going to break down some shit. I'll break down some of the shit I'm not using. Is this a shotgun? Euthanasia kit is a shotgun. Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. Cool. Alright, well, let's get with it. Oh, I've got a 9-round revolver now. Sick. And I apparently still have speed loaders for that.
Fight on our hands.
I need my...
Comes with the mod, duh.
Good news. The soul of Martin's soul actually breaks down things on the molecular level.
Everyone all right?
Who'd have guessed that Martin's soul had energy weapon capabilities?
Hot. That's hot. He said choking on a Cheez-It.
It's breathing fire as well.
Incoming.
Out here with a weapon. This weapon looks like I'm carrying the fucking...
It looks like something you'd get from a fucking Daedra.
Yeah, honestly. I'm out here swinging the moon from Majora's Mask at a bunch of lizards and just hoping they die. Alright, well. I think the top hat is by far the thing I find most funny about this weapon.
It's the best part. Yeah.
It's
that it is an integral part of the pain that it delivers.
Oh yeah, like if this is a crime show, they'd be like, he had an unusual indentation in his skull from whatever the murder weapon was, and they'd look around and they'd find like this fucking nightmare stick with a top hat and be like, I think that would match it pretty good.
It could have been this.
Yeah. I guess you... Yeah. Oh, I've installed the rollers. You may now begin printing your old-timey newspapers right away. I'm falling. I'll do the... Oh.
Take your best shot,
Hold on. Oh, there's still a lizard. Hang on. Alright, well. Anyway, I wanted to read this, though. The Dissident Hunter. Uh-huh. When indentured...
Dissident Hunter.
when indentured servants are free, anarchy follows.
Is that literally what it says?
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. I thought that was so bad it was a joke.
No.
That you were making like an actual like, oh man, that's bad. But like, no, it's in the game.
The staff of customer service is upon you. Oh, yeah, that's fun. Did my stick just play the Spacer's Choice theme? I really hope not. It might have. Hold on.
I think it did.
I'll keep an ear out. That was weird. The best side quest, getting Rex a brain. That's kind of fun. I'll give it to you. I like spreading the word to the profligates of the purification of Nipton. But you know, everyone's got their preferences. Just just a thought though that maybe if they hadn't been terrible degenerates, they wouldn't have ended up on a cross. Honestly, yeah, that's probably my favorite one. Oh yeah, that one's pretty good. Let's see here. Gotta pull this up. You're not gonna convince me to not be a Legion man. I've been true to Kaizar since the beginning of this, since I first played the game. It's not gonna change now.
Hell, Kaizar.
Vicar.
Ave,
Vicky.
true to Kaizar.
Can I call you Vicky?
Absolutely.
Ave Duke Kaizar.
For a vicar, you sure curse an awful fucking lot.
Look who's talking.
I'm not a fucking priest.
And thank the architect for that.
What up?
If you'll just listen.
No, no more listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's
Oh,
cruisers
Pistol,
and
thanks
gunships
for
down on
asking.
us?
My Thanksgiving
Captain,
was phenomenal.
Apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our
It was
people
long
talk
as all hell, though. It started on
foolish
Wednesday and didn't
endeavors.
until yesterday.
What news do you
Like, we
bring?
had a lot of families and folks to see. It was a mess. There was some really cool stuff. Like, one point we went to see my partner's family on her mother's side, and so my partner's Asian American, and so when we got to Thanksgiving there, it was really funny because it's this like blend of like traditional Thanksgiving and fare, right? Like you've got your pumpkin pie and your ham and your mashed potatoes, but then you've also got like bok choy and sausage and broccoli beef and rice and like rice noodles and stuff, and it's just this real, and like skewers, unidentifiable. It's really good, and it's really exciting to go and just like kind of see that and interact with them. Although the house is kind of funny because you get there and the family speaks 3 languages, typically speaking, but not all of them speak all 3. Just it's an eclectic mixture of the 3. So you've got some that speak exclusively Chinese, you've got some that speak Chinese and English, and others that speak Japanese and English. Sorry, Japanese and Chinese and Japanese and English. And so, like, there's this middle ground of when you're conversating with people and laughing, out of politeness, like, a lot of times they'll be translating for one another while you're interacting with them, and it's very interesting. But it also makes conversations protracted. And, so it's very good, but it was a measured event, and I really enjoyed that a lot. Outside of that, it was, and not that I didn't enjoy seeing my family otherwise, I just thought that one was really, like, it was my first time getting to meet the extended family there on that side, and it was very interesting. Everyone else was just wonderful. It was good to see the nephews and nieces and just interact with them and the family. So, yeah, thanks for asking. It was really, really good. Put some rancid beans in a bowl. And he said, why are you eating the rancid beans?
Hey, love don't judge.
Oh, North Pacific, I like sending the ghouls to heaven by way of faulty rockets too, but I will tell you that in doing so, you poison the water, and I don't care for that, so I just shoot them. When I play through now, I just go through and kill them all, because if I'm gonna kill them anyway, I'm not gonna poison the water of decent non-mutants for those fucking assholes. Like, it's not gonna happen. If there are gunships, they didn't stop me from landing here.
They are armed all the same. All they need is a good reason, and war is one such reason.
Right. Well, the printing press is yours.
Excellent.
Did you find the Van Nuys?
I believe it poisons the water of Novak. Like, Novak has, like, issues with toxicity after that. I do know that it affects Novak a lot. That's like it's one of the end credit things if you send them to the moon. Quote unquote, the moon.
The moon.
Realistically, it's just the fiery death over Novak. Yeah, I don't go to Novak much either, on account of there's nothing in Novak worth having.
Do you wager they die? The ghouls.
Yeah, there's no wager. I shoot them and they have the 12.7mm subgun, but yeah.
Oh, I thought that you let them fly to space.
Oh, no, I've never sent them to space. I always just killed them. But if you send them to space, do they die? I don't know, man. Their lungs still rise and fall, so, like, probably. If not from the lack of the asphyxiation, probably just like the cold. I have no idea. I don't know if they can live in the vacuum, but I wager not. That's weird, Angry Pumpkin. I'm glad that I don't send them to space. I'm glad that they die, because there's no point. There's no reason to save Novak from Legion aggression. Especially with Manny and Boone dead. Why did you find the Van Nuys? Yeah, the Van Nuys are fine.
Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. This plan's brilliance is in its subtlety. For the time being, let us cease our activities on the tower, lest we bring premature attention upon us. I have much to do, articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
Honestly, Angry Pumpkin, watching Boone shoot people in front of the dinosaur is one of the best side quests in the game. If not the best, watching him shoot that old lady. Because I don't like her, don't get me wrong. But, it is what it is. That being said, Boone's propensity for getting me experience by shooting enemies that aren't even in my render distance, perfect. But then we come back to the problem, where he'll also shoot my dearest allies in the head on account of the fact that they're wearing a skirt. So, checks and balances, I guess. And football pads. But, it doesn't match, but don't tell them that. They're trying really hard to be Romans. Really hard. Yeah, Angry Pumpkin, I don't fully understand why 1,500 caps was the price of that family.
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
No, I don't.
Famous pirate raid, right? A little messy for my tastes, but those guys were in and out like pros.
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rat nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door. Graham isn't fond of talking about the history here. He had friends who worked here. The massacre.
I'm still trying to. Sorry, I'm letting her talk, so I'm trying to figure out who the fuck she reminds me of.
Live and all that.
But it is what it is.
I don't want to burden him right now, especially if this ends up being a dead end.
Okay, cool. Go to the relay station and see what's going on there.
Just a warning. The area is infested with mantisaurs. I'd send some help, but we're, preparing for war. Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the taros.
Yeah, I'd love to. Can't wait to go get my ass fucking eaten by a giant insect.
Sometimes I question my decision.
I don't know you guys that water. I think you doing okay over there, Rob? There's a little bit of mic interference apparently. You good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I was just listening to them have that conversation.
No problem. Yeah, because I was actually fascinated. This is I don't know. I talk over this game a lot because it's some of it's just like, go here, get my dog, and I'm like, yeah, I'm fine with that. But then there are parts of this game that I actually really like I like the game a lot for, and interacting with Zora is one of the parts where I'm like, this is fun and interesting, and I enjoy it. Also, sorry if there was a brief moment where I was muffled. I was under my desk because I dropped my medicine and I actually had to go crawl down and pick it up. Anyway, let's do this shit. Sergeant Nubbles, hello. Oh man. She also sells this when she's on the bent towards the unhinged. Yeah, I know. It's really weird. Like, you have like a killer who is the most famous fucking massacre in the Mojave region of the wasteland. And you're like, yeah, I'm gonna cause trouble with his family. What? Why? Hear me out. But why, though? Hold on. That doesn't seem right. Hold on. Space crime struck. Yeah, there we go. Where's this gonna take me? The other fucking direction. Phenomenal. Be careful, you'll summon the Fast and the Furious franchise. It's not the franchise, really. Oh, it's a Manasar. It's not the franchise I worry about. It's exclusively Vin Diesel. Though he will be upon you soon. Come. I'm not interacting with you. You can't make me. Or I guess you can. That wasn't so bad.
Who's ready for more?
Except for the part where I'm on fire. That's unfortunate. I'm a little worried about the fact that it's like the fire that's consuming my flesh is roaring so loudly. Like, that sounds like I'm in an inferno right now.
I mean, it's like crackling in your ears.
Yeah,
as it crackles you.
Yeah.
Which is kind of terrifying.
It is.
As a prospect.
But I survive because the fire that burns within me burns brighter than that which is around me. That guy's dead.
He's dead.
counter sniper action. It's kind of fun. Bong. Bong. Oh, never mind, out of ammo. No bonging to be had there.
Don't mess with us.
Oh, wow. Where the guy I shot first landed? If he had anything worth having. There he is. No, he did not, naturally. Every time I kill someone these days, it feels like they just don't have anything worth a shit.
Where is your money?
Pretty much.
And gear. That's like the one thing about Skyrim type games and stuff. It's like, oh, I killed a Daedra. Guess I get all his Daedra shit now.
Yeah, Sergeant Neville's, damn it, that's fucking hilarious. I love that.
Looks. Fuck off.
Yeah, Angry Pumpkin, I love like that it's become like a standard like white girl Instagram post thing now. It's the quote from from Joshua Graham. I surprised the fire around me because the fire made me burn brighter or whatever the fuck. I've said it before. I messed it up just now, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah. No, I know the one.
Yeah.
I don't know what Instagrams you're posting or following, but I've never seen this.
It's really funny though, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
You know what that's from? They're like, it's from something profound. It's like it's from a video game. You fucking Karen.
Yeah, and I just like enjoy. It's like that. I just love it because it's like they don't know that I'm a
newsletter. It makes more sense because Joshua Graham was like devoutly Mormon, I think.
He was.
He was like very devoutly religious and as a character, so like it makes more sense for that.
Well, now, here I thought those mantisaurs had peacefully exited the premises.
I have no
a simpler
idea
explanation.
who would have wrote.
Thanks for the assistance.
Graham, probably
Name's
Chris
listed.
Avalone.
Every once in a while,
Because I
set up shop
think he
along
was
these
heavily
roads.
involved with all the New
You find
Vegas
yourself
stuff.
in need of
Aw.
resupply?
I can't remember.
Grimos, say hello to him for me. Hello, dog. I wish I knew your name. I love you.
Oh. Hi, puppy. Yeah, that's why I like it too. Their Bronze Age armor too. Grim.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
sick.
like really chonky art. I like really chonky armor. I liked really chonky armor ever since I fell in love with BattleTech.
I really like armor that protects the neck.
His name is Bo.
Aw, hello, Bo.
Little name.
I love you, baby.
Yeah, everyone put pet in now, but Grim has to do it.
Yeah, give Grimos the pets.
Hang on.
Not him specifically. Give him the order to pet.
Yeah, I got this.
Hell yeah. Don't actually pet. Or you can pick Grimos too. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll pick Grimos. No! Why is that locked right now? I have no idea.
I don't know. I wonder.
Oh, they might have been using it on Maverick.
I think they were.
In Horror Stream.
Probably.
That's a... Yeah...
That happens. Oh well. You put him anyway. Yay, thank you, Grimos. Also, I like armor that protects the neck. Not enough armor protects the neck. And these guys have nailed that. Well, this is a merchant. This guy's just like a random fucking mountain merchant. He's just up here like, well, you saved my life just now. Would you like to purchase my crap? My variously priced crap on the middle of nowhere?
Would you like to go through all of my doo-doo?
I've got so much stuff here. You could have it. He doesn't have anything I want. I can just sell all my junk though, right? Yeah. There we go. Did you repair my armor? I'm getting my ass beat out here. Well, he has nothing I want, and he's an iconoclast, so I won't kill him. But, I am going to loot through the guy whose body he's looting in front of him. Because those are my gubbins, and I get to take them with me. we got here? Another civilization, you say? What's this here? Fallbrook. Fallbrook's where that lady wanted me to come and meet her boss. So I'll go in there real quick on my way to do the other thing.
You're always going on about destiny. What did your mother do?
If you must know, my late mother was a laborer, Dr. Finnan.
There we go. Wait.
I can't find where the command is for me to undo the pet. Unblock a pet.
We only use it to remind Mav to stomp the corpses in Dead Space.
Well, he's not in Dead Space anymore. He's an Outlast, so they're probably like, pet the guy who's flinging his dick at you or whatever, because that's what I think Outlast is. There, somebody did it. Grim knows where it is. You'll have to message me, Grim, and tell me where that is.
Yeah.
Pet.
Yeah.
Wendell.
Nice.
Wendell, come hither, you fuzzy slut.
Aw, angel cat.
Oh, he got the angel baby.
I love you, angel cat.
One of you fuzzy bitches. There you are. Come here.
Yeah, I gave her pets, and then she walked away and did the like blink thing.
Yeah, I picked Wendell up, and he's like, oh,
Good
no.
Girl. Yay.
Wendell, can you say things? Or are you gonna be shy? Hi.
I like this like Western guitar that plays in the background sometimes too.
Oh, there he is on the mic.
Yay! I love when I hear a cat.
I'm just holding them. Give him a big hug.
Just got back from delivering to that house with a strange family.
The ones that
Can you
always
say
smell
hi?
like raw meat and got splotches of blood on them?
Yep. Oddest thing. They started ordering cans of Borstwurst, but only if they come from the C&P factory.
Makes you wonder what the secret ingredient is.
Come on, do it.
Ah, cool. Cannibals on this here world. I like when I find the world cannibals.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy?
Wait, you're not gonna meow for me, are you?
Big fucker who strolls into my town expects
He won't
me
do
to
it now.
smile
He's like,
and
you pick me
shout
up, fuck off.
friendly. Welcome to Fall.
No, NPC, I don't mean an acoustic guitar. I mean, like, yes, it's an. I just mean that I like that it has like this kind of Wild Westy sort of like.
Sorry to trouble you, Ms. Miller.
Music
I understand
accompaniment for
you're
this
a
town.
terribly important figure in these parts. Perhaps you could point me to a man by the name of Reginald.
That's what I
King.
meant. Like it has like a sort of a Western like movie
That
sound.
brat shit
Not
better
like,
not have brought trouble into my
It is.
town.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
He's a
You get the
long-term
idea.
renter. Easily
Oh, he used tail
replaceable.
whip. It's super effective.
Check his domicile. Whatever happens, I don't fucking care. Just keep the mess from staining my little
Hi,
nugget of
baby boy.
paradise, and we'll be grand.
Oh, and a lap flop. Oh,
What did you
lap
say
flop?
to me?
Is he gonna flop in the lap? What will you do?
Let's see. Oh, that was Vicar. Okay, cool. What am I talking about? All right, so I'm Thrux Manbeef.
I'll be sure to remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Want to tell me what you need? Well, I'm half listening. Good of you to finally haul your ass
Ha! Eat a grenade. Oh
Arrived
God!
for
Yeah,
backup
dude.
weeks
The Dead Space playthroughs
Got
were
something
great.
that's gonna require special extraction from Cascade.
Templar. Yeah, I'm Thrux Manbeef. That's halfway rude waving your iron around in town.
Oh yeah, acoustic.
Well, no, I'm not gonna say it. You can't make me.
It's an acoustic.
Let's see here. Oh, I did
Hey there,
actually,
Tooch,
Pistol.
did you-
I
did
did
you
use
say-
the
did you pit
pizza
stone?
stone. The pizza stone has been used. I meant to tell you, it's done. The pizza stone has been deployed. We had a night where we made pizzas, and as a couple with like the fresh dough and everything. It was really fun. But yeah, it was cool, and I didn't like make an exploded mess in the floor and right in the bottom of the stove by heating a pocket of gas, the cooled gas in it or anything. That was surprising, but it worked out fine. Probably. Will it work out again? I don't know.
I'm glad you had a good Pizza Stone adventure.
It was fun. All right, Malin, what do you want?
All right. One of my runners uncovered a cache of Alta Vitae gas, left in a lab when the board abandoned Cascadia. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks.
Yeah, who
safe.
likes butt squishes? You do.
Define fucking safe.
Meaning safe for me and my crew, seeing as it ain't us undertaking the risk.
Yeah, I'll get it done.
I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through or figure out some other way to exterminate. Maybe the ventilation system?
Leaky, flaccid, serious putty?
What in the fuck?
I don't know.
What? Oh, look, the greeting is... That's a different greeting, but the greeting is given.
Thunder looks different today.
Yeah. He's looking a little different, but like, you know, ain't the first time I've seen this.
I'm gonna declare that I have accomplished the pets necessary.
Yeah.
Because I've literally been holding this cat for like 5 minutes. Just like, yeah, who's your good boy?
Let's see here. Our servants, like if I cook something up, we'll find our way around the marauders.
I'm a doctor, not a vet. But what's the worst that could happen?
I shall leave the Now, after you clear the mantis nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Good thing we have an engineer.
Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care.
Listen, I'm excited to pour what I assume to be just aerosolized francium into my gas tank. Let's do it.
I've marked the coordinates.
Where you headed, big baby?
Cascadia. Use the passcode.
She done taken a nap. She's got up, growled, stretched, and then walked away.
But
yeah, she's like, I'm good, Daddy.
I could use
I'll see you later, girl.
heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course.
Aw, you can get robophobe. I didn't realize that you could do that. That's something I've never known. If you take the perks, you get reactions like that. Your robophobia, anytime you encounter robots, you just scream in terror. That's hilarious.
They were really good with how they wrote this.
Oh my god, I've never known that.
Yeah,
that's an awesome thing to learn.
What like how your character is built is almost always tailored in, no matter how you build it. And I liked that a lot.
That's funny. Yeah, alright, let's do it. I'll be on it.
Good. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that. Stars, I hope so.
I get to murder a man to take his business.
The self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid
I think you mean
son of
our
a bitch
business.
who's gonna get
Yeah,
it.
right?
Guess you've got it figured out then. Good. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut, or his production lines ought to make do.
Man, I need some fucking Taco Bell.
Sometimes the simplest solution
Yeah, I do
is the
too.
sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the
today.
means. Just the
I'll probably get some in the morning for breakfast.
You like their breakfast stuff, eh?
I do.
Oh, and if you don't fancy
I really do, actually. It is fine.
I don't think it's bad, but I
there's a woman
gotta
who
say I
knows
love a
what she
McDick's
wants.
breakfast.
Huh?
I love a McDick's breakfast.
Clever. Ruthless. I like her.
Yeah.
I had a patient who went swimming at a place like this. Got eaten from the inside out by parasitic amoebas.
It's very pretty. I can see why they built their base here. I don't know if it's any, like...
Oh, the nacho fries are good.
Can I help you? Don't think we've spoken
Sorry.
before.
Food.
I
Sorry.
remember.
Oh, shit.
Most of the freshies spend the first day in the saloon. Fresh to Fallbrook, I mean. Me? I've been here.
On that food
going on
experience.
3
So go
days
destroy
now.
that factory. Goddamn
I'm
right,
real
Templar.
friendly. Figure I've talked up everyone in town by now. But not you yet.
Yeah. Alright, Pistol. That's a good way of doing it. A D100. You know there's more... I think there's more than 100, though. You might want to, like... I don't know how you're going to... Is that just going to be your limit? Out of curiosity? Anarchic Doctor, you really want me to put the gun down. And I gotta tell you... I love having the gun up. But I'll do what you want. This time. It'll be good. Let's see here.
Every day I've been here has been my lucky day. Never won so much in my whole life. Aside from a close call during my wilderness hike, it's been a grand adventure. I'm dreadful blessed that Captain Criley hired me onto the crew. Ah, you wouldn't have heard of them. They're just a small pot of smugglers. Kept getting their spoils stolen when they went to fence them. So they hired on a merc. They didn't mind my being so talkative, or them being my first protection gig. Captain Criley, he does ask me to shut it sometimes. In fact, I probably shouldn't be flapping my gums about his crew at all.
What the... Alright, well, that's all for now.
Right then.
See you later, Jocelyn. Enjoy the awful water. I'll be back later.
Yeah, have fun with your doo-doo water.
Yeah, pretty much. It's full of parasites, I'm told.
Yeah. Today, apparently my word of the day is doo-doo, by the way.
I guess so.
Because I was like, that's some doo-doo sweat, or
What do
booty
you
sweat,
want?
and then I was like,
Oh, hey,
doo-doo butter
Vicar
and
Max.
doo-doo water now.
What are you doing on Monarch?
So,
I
that's
thought
been the
scientists ain't
litany
welcome
of strange sayings
Haven't you
today.
heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Never worked a day in your miserable life.
Still working on the 100 plus
You're
thing,
just a
Pistol? What?
parasite,
That makes sense.
Living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my temper.
Yeah, that makes sense, Pistol. Max?
This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied about finding a scholar. But I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amounts of pain on this guy.
Sounds like a good idea. Proceed.
Wait! I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better.
Senseless violence is the best medicine.
I wholeheartedly concur. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
Wait, stop! Please, just listen to me. It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there.
Good. Now seriously, would you kill him?
What? No!
We've got trouble!
I'll take care of it.
Well, that was fun. And I even put my weapon away.
Could I have a word with you, Captain?
Certainly, sir.
I want to thank you for not interfering back there with Cheney.
Nah, that was fun.
It has been a long time since I gave in to my violent enthusiasm.
Yeah, strange thing. Here you go. The kind of people to keep a shovel full of shit on the kitchen table and keep the flies off the butter. That's funny. I like that. It's very down homesy.
Hi, Cleo. I have second kitten.
Reminds me of the kind of fellow that would suck a dick for bus pass and for bus fare than walk home.
Why you gotta talk about me like that?
Oh, more pets. Well, tell you what, I'll keep it lowered. Oh, more pets. I'll keep it lowered, Anarchic Doctor, and I'll just raise it judiciously in times of violence, which is most of the times, truthfully.
You're right. I owe you an apology. I've been so obsessed for so long. I couldn't see anything else. You offered me a place on your crew, friendship, and I used you to get to Cheney.
And it was
you
fun,
owe me
though.
nothing, I know, but I'm begging your forgiveness. Thank you. I promise I will be nothing but truthful from this point forward.
Well, that was a real, that was a heartfelt moment with the vicar. Back to the smacking of people with the moonstick.
You gotta get 2 pets back out there, boy.
The moon mallet. I got them pets. Don't worry, she's right here.
Okay.
She's being
I'm
a big.
getting Cleo. I'm getting Cleo. She curled up in my lap.
Angel's being a big lap child currently. I love her, but she is here. All right. Well, this is. That is a haunting mask.
You seen Arthur today?
Nah, last time I saw him was...
I don't know. There's a clothing store somewhere in this town. Right here. The Sublight Goods and Sundry.
Oh, get that.
Hungry.
Hail hydrate and that big old stretch.
Damn, we got them stretches. We got them.
Goodbye or move on.
Whew, them meaty stretches. Oh! There we go. In the water.
Oh!
Oh man, let me tell you, that stretch upset the fuck out of Angel. She ran.
Yeah, Cleo remained in lap, but looked at me like, "Are you sure you're okay?"
Fresh water. Yeah, it came from the soul. It did. It ain't even the worst. It ain't even the worst scream on stream. I really hope. I gotta go back and watch the VOD from Kingdom Come where I misread that as Screech. It's important to me. Sorry, I still think of that and giggle sometimes. I won't lie. I can wear an eye patch. Eye patch detected.
Yeah, fuck you doing?
Yeah, pretty much. She was absolutely impressed, but she's over there now. Also, Timbar, it did stick around. We finished that game, I'll have you know, and it was probably it was still my favorite game. It's on sale right now. You could have it for like $12. Oh man, such a good game. Eye patches for everyone, eye gouging for everyone else. You went for 3? Perfect. I have no idea how much it actually is, but yeah, it's probably $3. You could get it right now. It's good. It's so good. Alright, I'm gonna put on the eye patch. Kingdom Come Deliverance is on sale right now for like nothing. And it's,
oh, dude, that's such a big game too.
I know. And yeah. Hell yeah. So good. So good.
It's just it's a lot of fun because it does a lot of interesting shit.
I love that game. I also like that I have full vision, including my peripheral vision, despite the fact that I'm now wearing an eye patch.
My life path would lead to prison, and
It's
thus
a
avoided it.
tech
Wouldn't
eye
I have
patch.
done so?
Tech patch.
And even if I had, it still would have been unavoidable. Like that time I warned you about the giant pile of raptidom shit, and you stepped in it anyway.
I do like that you can become one with these bushes. I don't know why I enjoy that, but I always have.
You're like, I am inside of it.
It's making a pretty good spot. It's making a pretty good place for me to shoot the lightning rounds from.
Just the favorite lightning bush.
That's the favorite lightning bush. It's my favorite piece of space lore. Like, it's a space fable I've come to respect immensely.
Well done.
I was just
still alive.
Hmm?
I was just talking shit. Is that like a thing from something else?
No.
Okay, so we've just made our own.
Yes.
Okay.
Our strangely German accented loose space fable based on the lightning bush. Yeah, we did do that.
We have made this.
Okay,
This
I'm gonna
is-
change guns though, because this guy's gun kicks ass.
We have generated Legion Deep Lore.
There we go. This
We have the Deep Lore!
I've got a better rifle now, so I'm pretty excited.
Hype. Oh, that's the one that's like, hey, want that big scope?
It's got the big scope and the octagon barrel, which makes me very happy.
It's a very fun aesthetic. It's a very good aesthetic.
Yeah, I am a collector of many fine octagonal barrels in reality, and I want more, so I'll take them in the game too. Why am I bouncing off this creature? I hate this. I'm also dying. And have no healing items. I'm gonna fall back, but I am gonna die. I didn't realize I needed to buy healing items when I was at Sublight. That's life. Death has taken me. I didn't realize that I didn't have healing items while I was at Sublight, which is fine because I get to reload back to Sublight and get them. Those who are seen as unfavored by the lightning bush are forced to do the electric noodle. I'm out here handing out St. Vitus's dance. What the fuck? I'll go back here and get some med kits though, because I did actually forget I didn't have any.
Oopsie doodle, all drugged out.
Happens to the best of us, really.
I can attest to this.
Hungry? No.
Sell me drugs. Sell me many drugs. I bought all the drugs. Back to work. The Chet.
No, but thank you. Oh.
Now, fuck it, hold on.
Deal? A rather bad one indeed. The fella swore Fallbrook was unrivaled in its leisurely pursuits. But it seems to me the whole town is designed primarily to leech one's bits. And now that I've run dry, or nearly so, the fellas have abandoned me back to Byzantium. You wouldn't leave a friend in need, I'm sure.
The Chet. It's too bad I'm gonna leave him to go commit acts of lightning bush. The taser gimps. No more of those, please. Thank you. I like how they give you this little like strafe you can do that almost is like not very helpful, but you are allowed to do it. Alright, here we go. Back to the lightning bush. We gotta put the heat out of them. Where did Sniper go that I fought earlier? I don't see him. That's too bad. There he is. Oh, there's a bug. I hate when I'm surrounded by bugs. I really wish he'd stop screaming. You'd think he's having a hard time over there or something.
We survived. There's nothing that can kill us in this architect-forsaken land. Incoming.
Keep this up and I won't have any new battle scars.
Damn it, now I don't get my cool rifle though. In death I've lost the best gun I ever knew. I'll get one yet though. There'll be other days and other guns. Oh, those aren't udders. Unfortunately, those are sacs full of tiny larvae that fly out and bore into your skin and make you a hive of them. Alright, well, I got 8 minutes before I'm gonna get out. We gotta get out of here to give some serious Sam times before I come back at 6 with Mecca for chill farm times. So I'm gonna spend those minutes beating insects to death with a stick.
The best way. There is no better way we could spend it.
5 bits. Well. Jesus Christ, how horrifying. Yeah, kind of.
Here are some tiny things from my sack for Rob. Thank you, Robbie.
And we both thank you immensely for the sack-based collectibles.
He gave us 5 biddies.
That's a Manosaur Queen. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, the fact that all the shots do something different depending on like, where you hit them with the time dilation is fun.
Agreed.
Why did the bugs have ooh,
yeah.
Any of that.
Again, it's the place where they store the nightmare larva, actually. It's unfortunate. I'm just trying to get the ring. There we go. Alright, well, one of these days I'm going to find good equipment. But for now, I'm just going to keep hitting things with the stick.
Oh, Pumpkin wrote us another product marketing thing.
Bug problems? Try the brand new Spacer's Choice Bug Spray. Without patent termite napalm mix, you're guaranteed to clear any alien pest with only a 33.2% chance of the canister prematurely rupturing. Spacer Choice.
That's why you buy them in packs of 3.
Yeah. I am using the moonstick. There's no glory in that hole, I assure you. Wow, it's a 6% increase. Sorry, a 6-point increase, which is very nearly 6%. Approximately 5% increase. I'll take it though, because I am a sucker for those meaningful numbers. When it's there we go. I feel a little better. Anyway, the meaningful numbers. It's like, yeah, it's only 3 points more damaging. That's 3 points that I want. Plus, this is a little more old school revolver looking thing going here. Let's see what we can find in here. At least we got ammo. Oh shit. I found a legendary eye patch.
Long John Silver's eye patch.
There we go. I don't know what it actually does, but it makes me feel good to wear it, so. My ISO patch, I didn't even lose the peripheral vision yet. Actually, though, what does this do? Sneak attack damage plus 10%? That's going to be great when I shoot someone out of the lightning bush again. There we go. Now that I've looted my way to victory. God, it's a circus of fucking stealable equipment. I'm very excited about it. There we go. And that's just in case I needed something out of there, and I don't, so we're good. Violence achieved. Loot in my pockets. And we're off on another adventure, but unfortunately, not right now. Well, everybody, this has been an absolutely phenomenal stream.
This was fun. We saw some craziness in this game.
Yeah, this is good. This is truly good.
We've almost scaled back from the point of like talking about why it's a shitpost game and like those other things about it, and we're just kind of experiencing it now. And I like how we settle into that, because we like settled into that with Two Worlds eventually, even though we're so much shitpost. And eventually we'll get to Baldur. We're doing that with Quest for Glory, and that's going to be interesting because each of them is a different game. It's 5 installments.
Yeah.
So we'll have 5 different versions to go through. But we're like in the first one at least, we're kind of like, okay, we're over the aha, let's look at the quirks and features of this. And now we are at the point of, oh, you know,
I'm
cool,
just kind of, I'm just immersing in it now, yeah.
Yeah, you just immerse in it, exactly.
And I really enjoy that a lot.
And I can't wait for us to do like, for me to do more of, you know, Quest for Glory, for us to do Two Worlds 2 eventually. I'm gonna find a way to bring, what was it? Too Human.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
gonna find a way.
That's
I'm
not a name I
find a
thought I'd
way.
hear. I'm excited about that.
There's nothing more that could belong here than that. Because it
Yeah.
is a true awful shitpost that burned so many people so harshly and so wrongly off a misleading demo. Fuck that game. One of the worst games of all time.
I will say, without a doubt, though, that I'm loving this. I love the shitpost segments, and I love like all the little games we've been playing like on the side. Like I love the chill game time that I've got like with Persona.
Yeah, we did
and,
Call of Racism.
Yeah. Oh, the Call of Racism. Yeah. We did what was the other? What was the other one? Vanquish. Vanquish was a blast. We just.
Oh, dude, the Vanquish one shot you and I did together was fucking phenomenal. If y'all are newer to the channel and you haven't seen that, go watch the one shot that Tooch did of Vanquish while I was sitting there. It is fucking magical.
It's awesome. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Was I still married when we did that?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it would have been around that time.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. I have Two Human as well. My brother has it rather than I do, but I know it still physically exists in our home somewhere. But yeah, so we're gonna be back with I'll be back tonight with Mecca around 6:00. Everyone else, you can hang out for that, or if it's the last time I'll see you for today, I'll catch you guys for some midweek Persona-ing probably. But nothing but love for me. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you very soon.
Bye, everybody. I'll be back when I'm back. It'll be a random stream at some point.
Yeah, right on. Oh yeah, Totally Normal Halo was fucking amazing too. All right, Grimos, I'll see you tonight. You too, Night Out, probably. Take it easy.
Bye, guys.